Yeah, I just encourage you again, just quieten your spirit. Just begin to think of Jesus. Think of that first love gate. You know, the fact that Jesus is there, just waiting for you to engage with it, and just open that first love gate and just welcome His presence, the light of His presence. Just feel Him with you. Now just reach out and just take His hand. Now, Jesus, I just would ask that you would just lead these your friends to experience your presence in a fresh new way. So I believe He just wants to take you back through the gate of first love and take you back into His dimension and into His river that's flowing out of heaven. So just let Him take you now through the veils that He's opened, through the different dimensions, to come into His garden in Eden, in the realm of heaven, and just He will lead you to the river of life. And I'd encourage you, just feel the flow of that river, the energy. Just feel, breathe in the atmosphere of heaven. Just begin to sense the difference that breathing in the realm of glory, just feel how clear and cleansed and how refreshing it is that as you breathe the atmosphere of heaven, it just touches every fiber of your being. And as you sense the river just flowing, just begin to sense that which is around you in the river. If you can see down to what's on the riverbed, you can go under that river. You can breathe in the river flows through you, there's no resistance. Just begin to sense what's around you in the river that Jesus would want you to engage with. If you see something, feel something, you can pick it up. Just place it within you. And just begin to sense that the river is flowing. And ahead of you, as you look and sense, there's waterfalls in the distance. Now, as you think of those waterfalls, you can stand under the waterfall of His presence, that which is flowing, cascading down from the garden of God, flowing. Feel deep call to deep. That waterfall is the deep things of God, the frequency of the sound, the energy. Feel it touch you deeply within your spirit and call forth something deeper in your destiny. Just opening up your scroll, the desires of your heart for deeper things in God. Just allow that waterfall just to flow down over you. It's flowing with peace, It's flowing with joy, it's flowing with life, flowing out of the heart of God, just cascading down. Now you can just flow up the river. Just allow your mind to just allow you to just flow up. There's no resistance. You can flow up to a dimension of the river of life. And as you flow up, you begin to sense the pathway that's alongside the river. And you can get out and walk on that pathway, and it's living. The trees and the flowers and that which is around the pathway, the fragrances, they release emotion, they release so much more. Just feel your senses activated, alive to the fragrances and the sounds and the atmosphere of heaven. And just begin to walk along the pathway as that pathway takes you closer to the garden of God. And if you can look ahead or sense ahead of you, there's a bridge. And standing on that bridge is Jesus, and he welcomes you, he embraces you. He wants you to cast all your burdens onto him. Any weight, any weariness, just cast it all. Cast any questions onto him. And as you do, just feel how light it feels. And you can walk across that bridge into the garden of God, the Father's garden, where you can begin to engage in intimacy with the Father. Just let the rest and the peace just flow over you. Sense the Father's pleasure with you coming into his garden. Just sense every particle and fiber of your being coming into a deep sense of peace and rest. You're home. You feel so at one with him and his creation. Enjoy his presence. As you just begin to just back out and come out of that place, We can come back to the garden of our heart and just feel that you're carrying with you those experiences, those senses. What I would encourage you to do is just to take anything that you've received there and just plant it as a seed by the river in your heart and water it. Just take some water from the river and water that seed of testimony and just speak life to it. Just command it to live and just let the tree grow and the fruit form. So that testimony becomes the doorway to future encounters, and where you can take that testimony, you can release it to others. Now just step back now into this realm and just carry with you that sense of peace and joy and blessing of the Father, and with Jesus and the intimacy with the Holy Spirit.